Trypticon cannot be stopped!
Okay, here's a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Trypticon. So here you could see that this is a really big box. So you could see what the front of the box looks like with the nice design with the colors and stuff, which I think is really cool. And the back of the box, you could see there's a nice line work drawing of Trypticon's face, and let's come up close and you could see that there is some descriptions here. You could pause and read what that says, and also down here you can pause and read what that says. So that is a look at the back of the box. And the side of the box, if we can get a view here, you could see, wow, it's a really nice artwork of Trypticon's head. Transformers Age of the Primes Trypticon. And let's see if we can get to the other side. The other side, it's basically the same thing. So here you could see the artwork again. Age of the Prime. And then the top of the box, it's just the plain, simple Transformers logo with the Decepticon symbol. And on the bottom, this is a really heavy box. You have your warning words and stuff. So that is a look at the box. And this figure is brought to me by my friend and owner of toyarena.com. So in case you're interested, you can get this from him if you're interested. So now let's do an unboxing and first impressions. Okay, so to do a unboxing first impressions, let's come here to the side, and with the X-Acto knife, let's just cut these tape pieces, and then we can now open this up. And I'm actually kind of excited to do this unboxing, actually a recording, so I can document what this is like. And you just have to pull this out very slowly and carefully because this is a really big box, and you always have to make sure that you got everything out of the box. It's empty, and hopefully the instructions are in here somewhere. It's actually on the bottom here, just a really small piece of instructions. And let's just go over this, since you know that I always do this. So yeah, you can always pause and take a screenshot too. So here you could see the instructions for Trypticon, and looks like assembly is required for this figure. And I don't think this is a very hard transformation, but yeah, you could see what the instructions looks like. And I forgot his name already. Oh, Full Tilt. Thankfully they put it some text right there. So that's a look at the instructions. And now this looks like we're gonna need some scissors, so let's just cut these and just make sure this doesn't fall over. I think that should be enough for this piece here. Here you could see it looks like there's a little bit more you need to cut out to get Full Tilt, and they actually wrapped it around. I kind of don't like that. So let's see if we can just cut a little bit more to get Full Tilt out. And hopefully this is all coming on camera, and it looks like he's already tabbed in there on his chest. And then here you get your I don't know what you call these things, but you know, it's basically trash. And so let's get him out. And then let's cut these out, which are his legs. And let's see if we can carefully cut these pieces out. So here's one leg, and then let's cut these as well. And so here you could see what it's like, how it comes packaged and stuff. And so now we can put that aside, clean up these little pieces, and let's see if we can get Trypticon here. Basically got 3 parts for Trypticon, and we now need to get this assembled. So let's see if we could zoom out a little bit, get a full shot here. And I'm just trying to figure this out all on camera. It looks like this is his front and this is his head, so it looks like this is backwards. So obviously, yeah, these are supposed to come down for his arms, and if this is the front, then that means it should go this way. And let's see if we could zoom out a little bit more. I'm just doing all of that because I want to make sure I put the correct leg on the correct side. And if I'm not mistaken, this whole piece here should rotate around because the cannons on his back should be on his back. Yeah, so I think it goes this way. And then, yeah, we do need to attach his legs now. So let's lift that piece up, and it looks like there's a T-tab and a T-slot. So this should be as simple as just lining those up and sliding it in, and it's always harder to try to do all of this on camera because I want to make sure I get this all on film, unless I just decide to do this off camera. But I'm trying to make sure I get this all documented. It is I don't know why this is a little hard to get in. So let's see, it's not really, there's the slot, and I'm very sure that this is supposed to go in. So maybe it goes this way. Let's see. Now this, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to do what I don't want to do. Let me take a closer look at this off camera, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I actually had to refer to the original Titans class to get a better look. And yeah, there is the slot, and here is the tab. But you could see this side, it's supposed to go in, and this side, I don't know if you could see, it's nice and flush. So that's this side that goes on the back. So it does line up and slide in, and you have to push it in all the way till you hear that little snap. And then we could rotate this around and bring out this piece. And I think this is where I was having the difficulty, because the smooth side needs to be on the top. So you need to get this rotated on the ratchet that's really tight, so that it's gonna line up the proper way. Because basically it does not go in this way, and that's why I was having the difficulty, because it only goes in one way, which is this way. Then you find that tab, line it up, slide it in, and then you have to push down all the way. Come on, until you hear that little snap. Let's see, tolerance is really tight, so let's see if I can, yeah, there's the little click. And then now we should be able to bring down the legs. It should snap in place, right? Yeah, this is one of the things I don't like, is that the tolerance here is really tight on a really big, heavy figure. I mean, it is a good that the tolerance is tight. It's just, it's harder to work with on such a really big figure. And let's see if we can get him straightened up with his legs a little bit forward, a little bit bent. Yeah, you do get some nice articulation with the legs going out. Let's see if we can come back a little bit more and see if we can get a full shot here. And then obviously you want to bring down the top of his chest. Do they tab in? Yeah, it looks like it tabs in here on the sides. It's one of those, I think you have to push hard. Then you could bring out his arm, open up his claws, rotate it around to the other side, and do the same on the other side. Let's bring out his arm, open up his claws, and this piece, hopefully this one does not keep falling down, because my other one, yeah, that one has that a little issue there keeping up. And yeah, this is really a big figure. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a full shot here. Let's see if we can come back a little bit more so we can get a full shot here, because I'm trying to make sure I can get the head, lift up this piece. And yeah, there is that gimmick for the full tilt head. They made him into a headmaster, which is cool. So I think that's supposed to tab in on the top, and then it just tabs in, and then that's supposed to open this. But you could just basically use your finger and push the little button, but that's still cool. So yeah, this is really just a unboxing and first impression. So I'm just gonna go over this very quickly. You could see it's pretty much the same. It's just the colors are more tune accurate. It is a little darker, and since I already did bring out the Titans version, you can just get a quick look at the comparison here. And this is a lighter gray. The tolerance here is not as tight, so maybe this is good that the tolerance is a little tighter. I don't know if I'm able to get this all on camera, but yeah, you could see the difference. It's I forgot to put him, because I already took full tilt out and transformed him. But yeah, let's see if we can get a quick shot just so you could see the difference between the two. Obviously this is lighter, this is darker, and I'm already seeing exactly what I thought. And I'll just share my opinions that if you already have this figure, I really don't think you need to spend another $200 from toyarena.com instead of paying a little bit more than $200 elsewhere for the Age of the Primes version, unless you're like me where you want things to be very tune accurate, so you want the darker color Trypticon. So yeah, here's just a difference between these two. And let me see if I can get everything stable here. And so you could just kind of get a quick view of the side so you could see the difference. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same, just, you know, color different. And the thing I was noticing is the tolerance here is much tighter than here. And I don't know if that's because this is an older figure, it loosened up over time, or if it's just naturally tolerance is tighter because it's a reissue using the same mold. But either way, The stability on the new one does feel much more secure. You don't have to worry about things just falling off. Yeah, so my first impressions, I actually, let's move the Titan class out of the way. And I'll tell you that this figure is really heavy. And my first thought is, I don't know. I mean, this is still targeted for kids. So kids are definitely going to need help from their dad with this figure, because if I'm already having difficulty because of how heavy it is and how big it is, the kids are definitely going to need some help with this figure. But anyways, yeah, it looks like it's a nice figure. Same amount of articulation in case people don't already have this version. So you could see, yeah, you saw the crest here does open up by putting the headmaster in, or you can just simply push the button to open that up. His mouth does open, but there's no articulation with those guns. And then it does have that gimmick where he can swallow these headmasters. And then I think it comes down here. So that's kind of cool. Some extra features. Then you could see how it articulates just simply by looking at the joints, the hinges. So basically it just goes up and down, and then the arms, you know, they do have some articulation here, so they can go out. It's the same thing with the legs. Let me see if I can get this stable and show you. Nice ratchet, and like I said, the tolerance is really tight, and I think that's actually a good thing here. And then the feet, yeah, the nice signature Trypticon feet, whatever you want to call these purple forks on the inner part of his feet. But yeah, this is yeah, I'm really happy with this figure. I like the more tune accurate, darker colors. It looks really nice. Here's his tail. And if you saw my review of the Dr. Woo 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 Trypticon, this is what I was telling you, where, yeah, it's missing some of this turquoise color in the front. And here, with the Age of the Primes Trypticon, you do get it. So, yeah, this is a nice figure. So I'm glad I got this finally open and did the unboxing. So now I get to mess around with this. And after I do, then I will do my review for the Age of the Primes Trypticon.
Trypticon cannot be stopped! Nothing can stand in my way!